Close this window. Suppose that's one of those things I should do.
Those are live.
Yeah, we're live. So it'll be fun. We'll find out whether they can hear us. Hey, everybody, welcome. It is time for the pitch here with 12-Hour Auctions. I am Andy, your host, and along with me is Mike running the computer. He's back with us again today. So Mike will be mic'd up here in just a few minutes. Good afternoon, Tony. Lots of good stuff on the auction here today. We're looking at making some more changes and stuff with the site. Working on the app. We got all kinds of exciting stuff coming up for you guys here over the next 2 to 3 months for sure. Super excited to be having Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Thanksgiving Day coming up. So good afternoon, Dudley. Good afternoon, Kenneth. Welcome back, Kenneth. So just so you guys know, we are amping up heavily for Cyber Monday. Cyber Monday, and we are not going to do Black Friday here on 12 Hour. We are going to do Thanksgiving Day. So we are going to have a lot of auctions on Thanksgiving Day. I think we've already got $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 worth of stuff slotted for that day, along with Cyber Monday. We have another $4,000 or $5,000. So a lot of good stuff coming up those days. So a lot of good things going, but long and short of it, guys, we're going to get right into the auction items today. I know a lot of you guys missed the rants, but time has not been on our side. So those of you who love to just hear about the products and see that stuff, even though we've talked about a lot of these products several times, we're going to get right into them and talk about them. So again, I'm going to start today talking a little bit about the monthly mayhem. Again, that is a Rambo electric bike. It is a 1,000 watt Rebel. It's a 1000 XP, fantastic little bike, 1,000 watt motor on them. They'll reach speeds of 20, 25, 28 mile an hour, run for about 30 miles. They are a fantastic bike, rechargeable. They've got the big knobby tires on it. They go through a good amount of mud, snow, things like that. You can ride these everywhere. 21 amp hour battery life for a distance of 48 miles. So I was incorrect. You can get up to 48 miles out of these on one battery charge. We've had a lot of people ask, and the answer to the question is yes. I personally use e-bikes every time I go to my hunting stands. I leave my farmhouse and I actually ride down a blacktop, cut off onto the farm fields and run back to my timbers, to my stands in CRP, all of that stuff. I go up and down hills. I go down the road. I go down gravels. I go all over the place. Some of my stands are 6.5 to a 7 mile bike ride. And I will tell you guys, it has absolutely changed the way I hunt. These Rambo bikes are absolutely incredible. They've got a good speed. They're safe. They're quiet. And look at this body. I don't like to walk. I'm not a big exercise freak. So when I get on a bike and I can just pedal it and go in there, I'm not making the noise in my Ranger. I'm not, putting out scent, all of that stuff. I can ride right up. Most hunts, I park my bike within 100 yards of where my blind is. So anywhere from 50 to 100 yards of my blind or my tree stand is generally where I have my bike sitting. I've had people tell me that they're worried the bike is going to scare deer, things like that. I spray down at my bike when I get off of it, and I actually spray the bike down as I lay it down. I don't just park it out in the open. Like I don't, just so you guys know, I don't put like a strobing light on it and park it by the bike. Because that would be stupid. But I do spray it down. I'll lay it down in the weeds, tuck it into a brush pile, something like that. And I've had tons of deer walk literally within feet of my bike and not had an issue with any of them blowing out ever. I have had them. I left it out in a mowed path one day, laying on the side, and I did have 3 does stand about 60 yards from it. Very curious about what was going on. They were very nervous about it. Did not want to get near it, so they actually circled around, and the way it was actually set up, they circled within about 10 yards of me, and I killed one of them. So end of story with that, but the reality of it is the bike, if you do it correctly, can be work in your benefit, but it is not going to affect the way you hunt, but it does allow you to not have to walk, and for all you guys making fat jokes, it is what it is, right? Like I'm proud to be a fat guy. It's the only thing I actually own.
The bike does have a 3
extra fries, not extra size. I like that, Grace. Way to go. What's that?
The bike does have 3 settings, so you can do the pedal assist, there's the pedaling, or just to push it like a throttle button like on a motorcycle.
Yep. So there you go, guys. It is a lot of options on this bike, digital screens on them. Long and short, they are absolutely fantastic. So the bike we have on Monthly Mayhem, again, this is our silent auction item. The way that works is you can't see everybody's bid. You're putting in the maximum amount that bike is worth to you. The retail value of it, it's a 2021. They're not released. They're not for sale yet. It's a 2021 Rambo Rebel X 1000 XP. Retail value on it is going to be $5,000, and we are selling it to the highest bidder, and it is going to end on Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and it will be shipped to you. So we've had several people ask. It is going to include the shipping in that price as well. So again, opening bid's $1, but you can bid whatever you want to bid on it, and the top bid will be who gets the bike. So that's the bike story. And again, guys, that is the Monthly Mayhem that's going to end on Thursday, tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and that bike will be shipped to your door. So welcome, Keith. Welcome, Joyce. Divers is here. We got all kinds of people in today.
So motors on that bike to make it legal on most bike trails and stuff too, didn't they?
They what?
Made the motors legal enough to you can take it on.
There's a lot of them on public ground.
Public ground.
Yeah, you need to check because not all states are different with that. So you do need to check your states if you're going to be riding the bike on public ground. Some states say up to 500, some say up to 1,000, some say 750. It just depends on your state. Some states say no motorized vehicles at all whatsoever. Some say electric only. So it all depends. Please do your research on that. And if you get busted doing something you shouldn't, that's not our fault.
It's not our fault.
We just made our disclaimer of you got to read in order to do it. So it is what it is. But check it out, guys. I can tell you, as a guy who uses those bikes all the time, I leave my Ranger parked in the garage. Actually, Mikey usually is using the Ranger. The Jeep stays parked. The Ranger gets used when Mikey goes over and he walks a long way into his, and I ride the bike. I mean, that's all there is to it, and I absolutely love it. People ask me all the time. I will say, hunting late season in Iowa, I have ridden the bike to a stand on a day where it was 11 below. It was cold. It sucked. I have extra gloves and hats that I wear when I'm riding in. But I'm tough, and I would rather be cold than have to walk. So that's number one. The second part of it is, yes, you can get your gear on there. I carry a backpack. I put my bow on my backpack. I have all my gear in my backpack. And matter of fact, last year, the day I killed my buck, I actually rode down a blacktop with my backpack and my bow, and I had a freaking decoy up on my shoulder with the head and everything else on. And anybody who's in our Snapchat chain got to see videos of my dumbass riding down a highway at 25 mile an hour with one hand on the bike, 15 degrees, and a decoy on my shoulder going out. But I killed the buck that morning. So for everybody who said I'm an idiot and it wasn't worth it, you were wrong. So that is the Monthly Mayhem that's going to end at 7 o'clock tomorrow. So let's get into our other auction items here today. Starting off the day today, we have a package of the Dead Ringer Javelin fixed blade broadheads. Here we go. It's one of these days of speaking. I'm practicing in case Joe Biden wins and I have to have a conversation with him. And Marshall, to answer your question, I do hunt. I've been in a stand twice this year. And then we have a 4-day period where we go down to my farm and I get a hunt for 4 straight days. So I get 8 sits. So right now I'm on pace to hunt maybe 10 to 11 sits this year. I used to hunt all the time when I did TV. And I always said you hunt less when you have a TV show than you do any other time. Turns out that's not true. If you own several businesses, you spend a heck of a lot more time not hunting than you ever imagined. So I should have gone into banking or something. I'd have like 9 weeks of vacation. I did go to the wilderness and hunt. I got to go to the wilderness reserve and hunt. So I did get those 3 days. That's a good point, Mikey. Thank you very much for pointing that out. Anyway, back to the Javelin, guys. Fantastic little fixed blade broadhead here. They're an 1 1/16 cutting diameter. They're built from a rock solid one-piece carbon steel construction on them. They are a fantastic flying broadhead. This is one you can screw in, and it's going to fly well, and it's going to shoot well for you. You will be very happy with it. Extremely sharp broadhead here as well, and very, very durable, very, very tough. MSRP of $34.99, and welcome to Wednesday, y'all, the day where bids do not exist until the last 20 minutes of the day. Current high bid on the Dead Ringer Javelin is sitting at $1. $1 is the current high bid. So a great deal on a product there for you guys if you're interested. It is a 3-pack. They are 100 grain. Next up, we have the Muzzy 4-blade broadhead. This is a 100 grain broadhead with the trocar tip, Does have replaceable blades on it as well. And these are a 1-inch cutting diameter. One of the things with this is it is a 6-pack of broadheads. You do have to assemble them, which literally takes a matter of seconds. But they have that bone-busting trocar tip on it. Again, a fantastic flying broadhead, very, very sharp. Just an overall very nice broadhead. It is the Muzzy 4-blade. And again, guys, this is a 6-pack of 100-grain broadheads. MSRP on those of $39.99 with a current high bid of only $8. Following that, we have the Nocturnal White Fit Knox. Again, universal fit, fits all your standard Carboneros with the exception of the G-Knock, which is the very small diameter. These are not strobing. They're white in color, so they are extremely bright. And you can definitely see that very, very well. You can see the travel on it very well as well. MSRP, 20-plus hour battery life on these as well, guys. MSRP, $39.99, current high bid of $16, and that's going to end today at 7:10. Someone should replay that and see how many times I said as well.
Well, you also
As well.
want to
Also
use
as well.
those at the archery shoots or while you're hunting, but not in snow.
Yeah, white. Yeah, white's a little harder to see on snow. Actually, they're still pretty bright in the dusk for sure, but you can see them. It definitely glows. But in snow, they may not do as well as a red or a green might do for you. So next up, guys, we have the Rage Extreme 4-blade. These are 100-grain broadhead. It is a 2-pack, 7/8-inch cutting bleeder on the front, and then it does have a 2.3-inch mechanical blade on it as well. These do require the shock collars yet, and the shock collars are included so that we don't have to answer the question for the 9 of you watching. Tell your friends who are going to email us on this at some point during the day if they already haven't. Yes, this does include the red collars in it, so these can be shot from a vertical bow or it can be shot from a crossbow. So again, it's a 2-pack. MSRP on the Rage Extreme 4-blades is $39.99. Current high bid sitting at $21. So, all right, we've got a couple new people on here. Let's
29.
see. Kenneth said, what? 29. What did I say?
21.
All right, $29. All right, it's at $29. So anyway, who else we got on here? Jonathan, is they good? Yes, they're good for a crossbow, Jonathan. So yeah, either you said that to be funny or you typed that as I was talking. What can it say? If you hunt, that means you bring back the food. Otherwise, you're just self-distancing. I'm a really, really good nature watcher, so I spend a lot of time sitting in the woods just watching that. Gary, this is an awesome site. 1-2 auction Sunday delivered today. I'll be following for a long time. Glad to hear that, Gary. Please share us with your friends. It is a fantastic site, and we are happy that you got some great deals on items and got them shipped out to you right away. And hopefully we'll have a bunch more items for you here in the future as well. So, all right, guys, next up from Scent Crusher, we have the Scent Crusher Travel Closet. Again, guys, this is the full closet. It comes with the shelves, the full wrap around it. It is 69 inches high, 28 inches wide, and 21 inches deep. And it does come with a portable ozone unit. So fantastic product for hanging your hunting clothes up, putting your boots in, all of your stuff to get them scent-free and ready for the hunt. Also works very well with your work gloves. If you've had diesel on, I know diesel's the one I always use, but man, diesel's hard to get off. If you get diesel on your clothing or anything like that, working on a tractor, working on a truck, working on anything with diesel, anything with gas, you can throw those clothes right in here, kick that ozone unit on, and eliminate that smell in a hurry. If you live in a college dorm room or have kids or anything else, you can take that portable unit, put it in your bathroom, put it in your vehicle, put it anywhere to eliminate those smells. It's a fantastic product. It is the Scent Crusher Ozone Travel Closet. And again, the unit can be taken out. It doesn't have to go in the closet. It can be used anywhere. MSRP on that, $249.99. Current high bid of only $81. So fantastic deal for somebody. And that's going to end today at $720. At $725, we have the Ruger RTD 3.6 folder knife. So a nice little knife here, guys. 3.6-inch blade on it. Very nice feel to this knife. Got the belt clip on there as well. And it does have the open assist on it to help you get that blade open nice and quick as well. So extremely sharp. Very, very nice knife here from CRKT, also known as Ruger. But a fantastic little product here from them. MSRP on the Ruger RTD 3.67 folder is $89.99. Current high bid of $26.50, ending today at $7.25. I got to change the page here because I got a whole bunch of stuff on this next one. What's that? What?
I was trying to remember. I believe this knife was designed so you could easily take it apart and clean it and everything like that.
You believe?
It should be in the description.
All right. So, yeah, Mike believes that knife can be taken apart very easily and cleaned. Next up, guys, from Primos, we have a set of elk calls here. So, nice little set. You're getting 3 of the Hyper Lip single elk call. So, you're getting a 3-pack of the elk call. Again, guys, I know I say this to be funny, but for these prices, you can't go wrong. This is a fantastic stocking stuffer for children that are young, that you want to get into hunting. Your wife will absolutely love you guys for making this purchase. Put it in their stocking. I promise you, your kids will have a riot with it. So you've got 3 of these calls. You got 2 kids. You got 2 for the kids and 1 for you. Plus, you can then tell your wife that you made this purchase in honor of the kids. So you're getting all 3 of the Hyper Lip calls, and then along with that, you are getting the Hoochie Mama as well. So, like, come on. Like, that'd be fun even for cats. You can scare everything away with that. But anyway, nice little call here. It's the Hoochie Mama from Primos. Very, very simple cow call for elk. Very, very nice product here going along with the Hyper Lip elk calls. So you're getting a 3-pack of the Primos calls, all for one money. MSRP on it is $72.96. Current high bid on the calls is only $13, ending at $7.30. Next up from Primos, we have the Polecat short bipod stick. So again, guys, designed for sitting down. This is a shorter set of shooting sticks here. But again, it is a bipod and they extend out about that far. What's the length on it, Mike? Does it say? 38 inches is the max. 16 inches is the minimum. So again, nice little tripod for when you're sitting down, can pack really easy into your pack or anything like that. But again, very nice little set of shooting sticks here from Primos. Telescoping bipod. Again, it is the Polecat short bipod shooting stick. $50.99 is the MSRP on that one. Current high bid sitting at $21, ending today at $7.35. Following that, we have the Barska spotting scope. So this is a 20 by 60 by 60 WP spotting scope. It's the Colorado spotting scope. It does come with a mini tripod and a carry case as well. Just a nice little spotting scope to have in your vehicle when you're out on the road or you need to check something. Keep it in your lodge or anything like that. Just a nice affordable price for this for sure. MSRP on the Barska 20 by 60 Colorado spotting scope is $188.65. An amazing deal on that one, guys, sitting at only $40, and that's going to end today at $7.40. Tony, to answer your question, hopefully in the next week or so, we're going to have some hats and some 12-hour auction vests up as well. Here, I'll show you guys. We got quite a few of them on here. So we've got quite a few hats here. We're going to have more coming in as well. We're doing some different colors and things like that. But these are the 12-hour auction hats, as you guys can see. So we've got quite a few of those. I've just got to get to a point where we can get them added into the auction when we get some free stuff. So they are going to be going up for sale. They're going to be on auction, Tony. After we get a few of them on auction, we may go ahead and just list them on the site, but I'm not exactly sure how we're going to do that. So next up to our next item, ending at $7.45, we have the Covert Black Viper camera. Again, guys, fantastic camera here. It is a little 20 megapixel picture or camera. Takes up to 20 megapixel pictures. Does do 1080 HD video. Has a 1-inch built-in LCD viewfinder on there. Holds up to a 32 gigabyte SD card, and it runs on AA batteries. You can get a year's battery life out of these, or a year's worth of pictures out of these pretty easily when you're running on just camera mode. Several different settings for the number of pictures it takes and all of that stuff as well. And it does have a 100-foot infrared flash range on it. MSRP on the Covert Black Viper is a $139.99. Current high bid on that one sitting at $51.01. All right, guys, at $7.50, we have the Can Cooker rack. So this is a nice little rack the way, and it also comes with a cookbook volume 2. Show you guys some of the stuff in here. I mean, these are absolutely fantastic meals in here. Very easy to make. If you guys haven't tried or used a can cooker, you do not know what you're missing. We actually made a large can cooker meal down at the racetrack this weekend, and everybody loved it. But anyway, this is coming with the rack and the cookbook. One of the big advantages of the rack, you put it down on the bottom of the can, helps get your food up. So as it's starting to steam, you don't have food or potatoes or anything like that sitting down in the liquid, soaking up anything extra. So over 100 recipes in the cookbook. You're getting the cookbook and the rack for one money. MSRP on these two together, $39.98. Current high bid at $14.55. And that's going to end today at $7.50. Last but not least, we have the Can Cooker Junior. This is a 2-gallon can cooker. It is all nonstick coated on the inside. So it's nonstick coated on the inside as well. Comes with a carry bag and about 8 recipes. Very, very easy to use. You put your vegetables on the bottom, meats on top, add 12 ounces of any liquid, put it on medium-low heat, and let this steam cook for about 35 to 45 minutes. You have a fantastic meal with no leaching of flavor, no leaching of color. People will absolutely love it. And no one has to spend a bunch of time cooking and cleaning up and all of that stuff. It makes it so simple. You just simply add liquid and let it steam cook the food. To clean it, you just put an inch of water back in it, bring it back to a steam, and it cleans the whole inside out. You've got one pot, an entire meal, and this will feed 8 to 10 people with no problem. Absolutely fantastic product. It's the Can Cooker Junior. MSRP on that one of $79.99. Current high bid sitting at $46.38, and that is our last auction item of the day today, ending at 7:55 Central Standard Time. So that is all the stuff we've got for you guys today. The meals are better when Andy and Mike makes it. Yeah, that's 100% true. We doing the can cooker meals and things like that when we're cooking, we have a lot of fun doing it, and it is very simple to do. So with that, guys, if there's no other questions, thank you guys for joining us here today on the pitch. Got a lot of great items. Happy bidding, everybody. Again, auctions start ending at 7 o'clock, 12hourauctions.com. That's the website you need to go to. If you have any questions, the team is standing by, ready to answer them for you. So have a great rest of your Wednesday. We'll see you right here again at 2:30 Central Standard Time on the pitch.